Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, CV Study Circle. In today's video, let us understand to match the following. There will be a question, 5 marks question, where you will have to match the things. So it's very easy to answer it and get 5 marks easily. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಂದಿಸಿ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ದ್ವಿತೀಯ PUC ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ 5 ಅಂಕಗಳ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಈ ಅನುಭೋಗಿಯ ವರ್ತನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎನಿವೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ದಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್, you can easily answer this question, that is match the following, right? Coming to, and this is taken from the chapter The Theory of Consumer Behavior. If you have understood this chapter very well, you can easily answer this question, match the following, and you can easily take 5 marks, right? Let's see. The first question is demand curve. What is the shape of the demand curve? You know, the law of demand tells us about the inverse relationship between price and demand. Both of them move in opposite direction. Higher the price, lower will be the demand, and vice versa. So this is when the price rises, demand falls, and vice versa. Other things remaining constant, ceteris paribus. When the price of a commodity rises, the demand for that falls. That is why the demand curve is downward sloping. So how is the demand curve? Demand curve is a downward sloping. Can you get it? See, demand curve is downward sloping. Got it? And there is one equation which tells you about the law of demand. Linear demand curve. Linear, downward sloping demand curve. How? What is the equation of it? The equation of it is this. That is, demand is the function of D is the function of is equal to A minus BP. A minus BP. That is the equation of the demand curve, linear demand curve. Linear demand curve na equation, ಸಮೀಕರಣ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, D is the function of P is equal to A minus BP. Minus is used, why? Because of the inverse relationship between price and demand. ಈಗ 2 ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹುಡುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Coming to the third one, unitary elasticity. What is elasticity? Elasticity is nothing but the measure of responsiveness of demand to the changes in the price of a commodity. That's the definition. Price elasticity of demand. And in price elasticity of demand, we find 5 classifications. Perfectly elastic, perfectly inelastic, unitary elastic, relatively elasticity of demand, and relatively inelasticity of demand. All these 3, one is, this is perfectly elastic. What? A slight change in price leads to an infinite change in demand. This is called PD is equal to infinite. And this one is perfectly inelastic. Whatever may be the changes in price, the demand remains constant. Here, PED is equal to 0. Right? And then less change in price leads to more percentage of change in demand. That is called relatively elasticity of demand. That is here, PED is greater than 1. Coming to this one, this is lesser change in price leads to, see, more change in price leads to lesser change in demand. This is called relatively inelasticity of demand. Here, PED is lesser than 1. Coming to our point of study, this is, it seems to be rectangular hyperbola where the change in price leads to the same percentage of change in demand. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟು ಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟು ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ PED is equal to 1. Right? This is called unitary elasticity of demand. If there is 10% change in price, there will be 10% change in demand. This is called unitary elasticity of demand. Let's see. Unitary elasticity of demand is PED is equal to 1. PED is equal to 1. Complementary goods. Complementary goods are those goods, 2 or more goods, which are consumed together to satisfy a particular want. ಒಂದು ಬಯಕೆಯನ್ನು ಈಡೇರಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 2 ಅಥವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅನುಭವಿಸುವಂಥ ವಸ್ತುಗಳಿದಾವಲ್ಲ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಶೂಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಾಕ್ಸ್, ಬೈಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್, ಹೀಗೆ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, ಪೂರಕ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ ಪೂರಕ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇದೆಯಾ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಪೆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಕ್. ದಿಸ್ ಪೆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಕ್ is there. So pen and ink are the 2 commodities that are consumed or used to satisfy. What is that want? I want to write. To satisfy a want, particular want, 2 or more commodities are used, and these commodities are called complementary goods. ಪೂರಕ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, ಪೆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಕ್. ಇನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಯಾವುದು? Indifference curve map. What is indifference curve map? It is nothing but a set or a group or a family of different indifference curves. ವಿವಿಧ ಔದಾಸೀನ್ಯ ರೇಖೆಗಳು ಇರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪನ್ನ ನಾವು ಔದಾಸೀನ್ಯ ರೇಖೆಗಳ ನಕ್ಷೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. It's a family, it's a set, it's a group. There we learned the higher indifference curve yields higher level of satisfaction, lower indifference curve yields lower level of satisfaction. See, indifference map. This is IC1, this is IC2, this is IC3, this is IC4, like that. There are 4 indifference curves, right? And each indifference curve will have a particular level of satisfaction. And a consumer who is rational, he moves to the higher level of indifference curve, because it yields higher level of satisfaction. You will be moving like this, right? This is called monotonic preference. And the group of these indifference curves, or the family of these indifference curves, is called, what is that? Indifference curve map. So indifference curve map, what is it? A family of indifference curves. Got it? This is how we have to answer and get 5 marks easily. 5 ಅಂಕಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡಿತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಈಸಿ. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದು 2-3 ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೋ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಕದವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅನುಭೋಗಿಯ ವರ್ತನೆ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಈ 5 ಅಂಕಗಳ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದಿ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್, ಹೊಂದಿಸಿ ಬರೆಯುವುದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿನ ಅಂಕಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಈಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಇನ್ ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ, let's learn to answer practical oriented question. At the end, that is under E, you will get 2 questions. You have to answer 2 questions, practical oriented questions. ಈ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯದಿಂದ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಇದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ. 5 ಅಂಕಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಸುಲಭ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನ ಉತ್ತರಿಸೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಟಿಲ್ ದೆನ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬಿ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ CV Study Circle. Thank you very much.